Hello everyone, this is Anil Khwaja, I'm registered migration agent and co-founder Think and Consultants with another session, especially in terms of regarding the Australian immigration updates. And we have exciting news that 189 round happened this month, and lots of people have got invites. So congratulations to everyone who have got invites through this 189 round. Let's take a quick break. After the break, we'll be discussing about how many points, which occupations were invited, how many invites think has got it. So we have couple of invites, not couple, but there were many, but we'll give you a glimpse of how many and which occupations, and then we'll be discussing if any question arises. Apart from that, we will be discussing a few other Australian immigration updates regarding the skill assessment for early childhood teachers and another exciting Australian education and migration seminar happening in Islamabad. So stay tuned. After the break, we'll be discussing about these all updates. Thank you.
With so many opportunities for higher education and skilled migration worldwide, it's no wonder that more and more people are seeking out new places to call home. But navigating the complex world of immigration and its respective laws can be a daunting task, with different rules, regulations, and requirements depending on where you want to go. That's where we come in.
As licensed migration agent and education consultants, we are here to help you navigate the complex world of immigration with ease. Whether you're looking to study abroad, work in a new country, or even start a new life overseas, we have the expertise and knowledge to help you get there. Our team of experts are not only skilled in understanding the scenarios, but also in understanding the specific requirements, ensuring that you have the right resources to succeed. We understand that every client is unique, and we work with you to create a personalized plan that suits your needs and goals. From visa applications to language proficiency tests, we have the tools and resources to help you succeed. We also keep up with the latest trends in technology and legal developments to ensure that our clients are always one step ahead of the competition. At the end of the day, our goal is to make our clients happy by helping them achieve their dreams. We know that moving to a new country can be stressful, but with our expertise and guidance, we'll help make the process as smooth and seamless as possible. Together, let's broaden your horizons and help you make your mark on the world. Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you achieve your migration and education goals. Think Higher Consultants, because your dreams matter.
All right, welcome back, audience. So we were discussing about the 189 invites. Now, lots of people have got invite this time and very low points as well. So congratulations to you. Now, what we'll be doing is what invites Think I received, we'll be discussing on that one by one. So team, if you can just pop up the invitation summary along with the occupation and the points we have for which we have received the invitation, so we can discuss on that along with our audience. So team. All right, so if you can see here, obviously the 189 rounds happened, and then lots of architects. So architects on only 75 points have got the invite. Now, interestingly, we also need to see the date of effects. So date of effect is from December 2022 to Jan 2023. And then another one, which is the last one, which is on March 2023 as well. So you can see here, March 2023, those who have lodged their EOIs, they all have got, March 2023, the architects have got invitations on only 75 points, which is quite amazing. Then again, the next one is a telecom engineer. So telecom engineer, we have been vocally telling this to all our audiences that engineers are obviously in a high demand, and there are lots of invitations would be coming for engineers. So you can see telecommunications engineer getting invited on 91. It's on a higher side, but still they're inviting. So EOI was March 2023. So those who are haven't got the invites, to April or May next 2023 would be obviously the ones which people will get it. But obviously the official and the stats of the official the whole summary would be announced by the department in next couple of days. It will be available on the UI website, so we'll be discussing on that one soon as well. That will help us out building up the right strategy and right pathway for our potential and existing clients based on whatever the information we received. Now, the next one is ICT security specialist. You can see it has came on only 90 points. The last round, the EOI which was selected was in December 2022. Then mechanical engineering Feb 2023 only on 85 points. Wall and floor dryer, wow, only on 70 points. This is amazing. And in September 2024, those who have lodged in UI, they have received the invitation. The wall and floor tiler, painting trades worker, these all trade occupations have got the invite this time. So if you can just recall my last lives, I've told them the trade occupation will be invited, and this is what happened. So amazingly, then again another architect we have got on 75 points. That was in October 2024. So March, not, it's in October. So recently, just a month prior to the invitation, we have lodged an EOI and they have received the invitation. So congratulations, those architects who have got, even for the EOIs who have been lodged in October 2024. Then we have a super occupation, civil engineering draft person. It's a superhero to us. They have got an invite on 80 points, 75 points, and I believe somebody has gotten 70 points as well. We have received the minimum on 70 points. That is, the EOI was lodged on 13th of Jan 2023. So again, a superhero course. Lots of people, we were advocating this course from last 1 year. We were very vocal, we were very loud that you should do this course. Now lots of onshore people have got this invite, just they have got 70 points, good superior English or even a proficient English with single, and doing this course and have a background of bachelor's from anywhere around the world or in Australia have given them up to 70 points. And that's where they have received this invite. So congratulations. Business analyst was on a higher points, 190, 95. So we knew about this one. So these all occupations like business analyst, electronics engineer, accountants, they would be on 100 points. This is what happened. So 95 to 100, they were fluctuating. Then again, we have got another ICT security specialist, but that was in December 2022. Now, the EOIs are only valid for 2 years. So luckily, this person has got it, because next month the EOI would have been expired. Then we have system analyst again on 95 points. And the EOI was last year in November. Then mechanical engineer, 90 points. Management consultant, 90 points. That's amazing. And then another mechanical engineer, 90 points. So you can see engineers, IT professions, and then obviously, amazingly, accountants also been invited, but don't have very high points, but civil engineering draft person. Wow. Wall and floor tilers. So these are the occupations which then, if you can go through the landscape architects, this is another end score. So architects are different, landscape architects are different, only on 75 points. I've got one client who have recently passed out as a landscape architect. He's a landscape architect now from a Deakin University. Got invite, say 4 months back, he has got it graduated. He got in skill assessment, and now he has got an invite on 75 points. Physiotherapist on 75 points. Amazing. Civil engineering person, another one on 70 points. Then business analyst, unfortunately 100, it's too high. Even accountants are better than business analysts because 95 points. Then mechanical engineer on 95 points. So you can see, amazingly, they have invited lots of trade people on a very low points, whereas few engineers or especially construction and building industry, they got getting points on very low points as well. So congratulations to them. All right, so I want my audience of viewers to share this live as much as you could. We will be discussing few more news very soon. So meanwhile, you just share and ask your friends and family to join this live. Any questions you may ask, I'm more than happy to answer. We'll take a quick break. After the break, we'll be resuming our session with another update regarding our migration seminar. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for waiting. So let's talk about the education and migration seminar happening in our Islamabad office. So I'll be personally going to Islamabad. The seminar is on 16th and 17th of November. So I would like you to join me. Whatever questions you may have, you can ask me one to one. I'll be more than happy to answer. So it's in Islamabad. If you can see here, there is a location we have mentioned at the bottom of this wonderful design. So I'll be seeing you on 16th and 17th November from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pakistani time in Islamabad. So lots of freebies, free consultation with me. I'll normally charge for consultation, but for a seminar it would be all free. We're giving you free PT premium portals and also lots of information regarding Australian immigration. So this is what we are bringing to Islamabad. Yet again, last year we came, there was a very warm welcome, and that's where we opened up the Islamabad office. Now the Islamabad office is fully functional. So what you're waiting for? Do come to and visit us in the seminar. And apart from that, if you also like to meet me in person and do a one-to-one consultation, then I'm also available in Islamabad couple of more days after the seminar. So I can see you next working day in Islamabad office as well. But again, I would really want people to come down to Australian and education and migration seminar happening in Islamabad to avail the most out of it. All right, so let's take a quick break. After the break, we'll have a few more news to discuss. Then I'll take the comments, which has been, so they're flooded of comments. So we'll take few because we have limited time today. And after that, we'll be wrapping up this session. So let's take a quick break. After the break, we'll be discussing. Hello everyone, this is Anil Khwaja, co-founder Thinka Consultants and pdclasses.com. Exciting news for Thinka Consultants clients because now we are in Islamabad. So our Islamabad office is fully functional, so you can visit us. First 50 visitors will get free PT premium portal, whereas first 10 visitors will get free consultation that is worth $110 each. So what you're waiting for? Do come to our office. We are located in the Giga Mall, that is World Trade Center, suite number 4114. My counselors are waiting. They're waiting to give you the free consultation towards Australian immigration, education, Cyprus, USA, and many more other countries. So do visit us and give us a chance to serve you. All right, welcome back, viewers. So let's take few questions and then we'll be discussing about a few major changes happening in Australian immigration landscape. The first one is unknown Facebook user have asked, sir, what about so electronics engineers are also being invited, but they're on a very high point, so 95 to 100, so similar to business analyst. So if you're an electronics engineer, get more points. It will reduce down sooner or later, or try for a state sponsorship, which is much easier than the 189 if you're unable to get 95 to 100 points. So because obviously it's a massive task you need to achieve. Let's go to the next question. So Mohammed Hassan Salim is asking, I just joined you. What is the best way to migrate to Australia currently working? So, Hassan, if you can just put more details, what's your background is, what profile you have it. So, I'm more than happy to assist you with your pathway. I'm happy to give you a bit of summary or a bit of quick, facts regarding how to go with the PR pathway. And then probably if you really like, then we can do a one-to-one consultation as well. So let's go with the next question. Right. So Sham Rider is asking 233914. So Sham, this is, I believe, engineering technologists. So chances of engineering technologists are good, but again, for 491, you need to specify which state you are eyeing for, because we need to ensure that you know the state, because that way it would be easier for me to give you a better idea about whether you will be invited or not. More likely for engineering technologies, there are different states which can invite you on 85 points. One can be Victoria, because obviously they are yet to invite for November round. And then we have, I think Western Australia also have a schedule to engineering technologies, so that is also something you can look for. South Australia can be, but depends on 85, how you have achieved 85. If it's with the superior English, then definitely yes. If it's a proficient English with few years of experience, then you might need for a couple of more months. But chances are good. All engineering occupations, regardless of their professional engineers or engineering technologists or engineering professional, NEC, all have very good chance. You have seen Victoria has recently invited people on 80 to 85 points who are engineering technologists. So if you have, for those who are electronics engineer, they can also do another skill assessment as engineering technologist or engineering professional NEC in order to better chance. Or you can go with an electronic equipment trade worker that is coming on 75 points. So I would suggest that if you're an electronics engineer, I would suggest you to go with electronics engineering trade worker. It's from TRA. You require 3 years of experience, but if you're doing a similar sort of work, which is closely relevant to technician and engineering, then I should suggest you to go as an electronics engineer, electronics trade worker, sorry. So electronics equipment trade worker, to be very precise. Let's go with the next question. So Raghav is asking, civil engineering professional 80 points for a very good chance. Raghav, even if you can just put in 189, might be next invitation round, they may invite you for 189 as well. Try to grab more points if you can able to achieve 70 itself, because I believe you have 65-15 for the 491. Western Australia would be a good state to have some sort of, some sort of आस्ट्रा कहते हैं जो उर्दू में कि some sort of you have a chance to get an invite, but I believe that you also should be lodging if you're offshore Victoria one, Western Australia, obviously, as I said, and then you have option to go with the South Australia as well. So these three states, and then if you go with the Queensland, and you need minimum 5 years of experience. So if you have a 5 years of experience, then I would suggest that you should go with Queensland as well, and wait for NT to open. If NT opens up, they have a civil engineer in their list, you can apply to NT as well. Let's go to the next question. So Sham, we have already answered. Mohammed Hassan Salim, working as an auditor. Okay, now Hassan, again, auditor, there are two types of auditor. Either you be an internal auditor or you would be an external auditor. So if you can just further precise and give us more accurate information regarding which auditor you are, then I would be in a better position to guide you through. Raghav is also offshore, so opportunities are good for offshore. I believe civil engineers are very much in demand. As I said, Western Australia, South Australia, and Victoria would be a better option. And Hassan, I'll be waiting for your more precise answer when either it's an internal auditor or an external auditor, so we can guide you through. All right, let's take a quick break. After the break, we'll be taking more questions. So stay tuned. After the break, this would be the last break we'll be taking. Then I'll be taking whatever the questions we have on board, and then we'll wrap up the session. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break. Alrighty, so just give me a sec. I have a couple of more questions coming up on my personal phone as well. Somebody is asking what's the future of early childhood educators. So I personally would like to tell you that it's massive industry, especially in terms of the education. In terms of the Australian immigration, there would be lots of invites coming for early childhood the next upcoming rounds, especially 189 and Victoria State sponsorship. So I believe that you should be looking after early childhood if you are not able to achieve the skill assessment during just because they require a very high English score, especially in IELTS academic. Then I would believe that if you're on a TR 408, do finish your 4 years study, including the grad diploma or a bachelor's of early childhood, in order to have a better chance. Now, one more thing I would like to announce here is the 11/11 sale. So ptclasses.com is, have a sale of 11/11 where they're giving 40% discount on their premium packages. So only 7 day package would be somewhere around $3.75, somewhere around there, which is very, very reasonable. So what you're waiting for? Grab this opportunity. If you need to buy a 90-day package, then 40% discount would reduce down to a very minimal cost. That will help you out preparing for PT, because PT is one of the crucial, one of the integral part of the Australian immigration. If you achieve a superior English in PT, then you would able to get 20 points. And that is the game changer. You have seen in the recent 189 round what happened. People on 70, 75 points, even 80 points, they've all been invited. So you don't miss this chance. I would definitely recommend you to go with the PT, practice to ptclasses.com, because we have the real examination data. We have the real examination data along with the predicted questions as well. So these all data comes from the real examinations, and then it circulates. So it's pretty much similar like you do in year 10 and year 12 guides. So where you have a 5 year or 10 year, and if you practice that one, then the question repeats. So this is what you need to do. So we have comprehensively, with the thorough research and due diligence, have made this portal only you to get the maximum scores. So do not miss this opportunity. All right, let's back to the question. So team, if you can put more questions up, so I'm more than happy to answer. So Mohammed Hassan Salim telling us that internal auditor, obviously very good occupation. It's been assessed by the Vetasis. Chances are good. What you need to do is to contact my team, send your resume to pv@thinkhigher.com.au, and then obviously there is an assessment form we'll be sharing to you. You have to fill that up. Once you fill that up form, we'll guide you through how to get the skill assessment done. You must need to have good English score in order to get this skill assessment done, but gladly internal auditors are not from CPA IPA. So right now you don't require any English, but down the line in the process of next 2 to 3 months, you need to ensure that you have ample PT score. So at least we can help you out building up your case. Generally around 75 to 80 points, you have better chance to get an invite either through state or 189. Let's go to the next question. So Kalpana asking electronics engine 85 points. Chances are good, Kalpana, but I would suggest that you should also get your skill assessment as engineering technologist or engineering professionals NEC. I've also given a statement that if you're doing a technician or draft person similar job, being an electronics engineer, which generally people do offshore, then I would suggest you to also get a skill assessment if you have a 3 years full-time experience as an electronics equipment trade worker. That will help you out getting, invites quicker, because the inviting people who are on a trade occupations on 75 to 70 points you have seen. In our first session, we have guided you about all the occupations which were invited. So this is a good chance to go for. All right. Any other questions? If you guys have it, feel free to put it. We'll wait for a couple of more minutes, then we'll wrap up this session. Do share, like, and comment on our social media to spread this live to maximum people. I'm still here for a couple of more minutes in order to answer whatever queries you have it regarding Australian immigration. Meanwhile, let's quickly discuss about the updates coming in Australian immigration landscape. The first one is, obviously you all know, Australia, India, and Vietnam. These all nationals have now opportunity to go with the ballot system. So if you are part of these two countries, the Indian national staying offshore and have minimum post a secondary qualification for at least 1 year, you are eligible to go with a 462 ballot. It's only a $25 fee, but you can be a part of the ballot and you will get 2 years of work visa in Australia. The second news is the AITSL will not be taking any more applications on 7th of December. So AECQ would be the assessment body for early childhood teachers. No changes in the requirement. It's all about the body has been changed. But unfortunately, AECQ, I believe that they're slow in the process comparatively to AITSL, because the AITSL have a good online portal where tracking is quite easy. But it would be a challenge. But again, pretty much the same English requirements, no changes. But they have also made one changes, that if you have post-study qualification, like from a bachelor's level to the higher qualification, not the bachelor's but a higher for 1 year, then your English would be waived. We'll be discussing about this in our next live session regarding the whole process of early childhood teachers, how they will be assessing from 7th of December. So do not miss that live session. I'll be giving you the complete information about that. Now let's go to the questions. If you have more questions, I can take those questions. So Kalpana is asking, yes, I think, Kalpana, you should contact my team. We can get you the electronics equipment trade worker that will help you out building your case to at least make sure that you get the permanent residency and you have a smooth pathway. Because electronics engineer is on a very high point, so I doubt that you might get an invite on 85. You lodge all EOIs. If you're our client, we might have lodged all EOIs, but you need to wait more. Next question, please. So we're done with the plan. So Rajesh is saying that skill assessment mechanical fitter. So Rajesh, you have this skill assessment or you wanted to get this one? Because there's another occupation called mechanical engineering draft person or mechanical engineering technical. That is also coming on 70 to 75 points. So I believe you should get skill assessment done in that. Or if you already have a mechanical fitter, then chances are good. I just need to know how many points you have it. Let's go to the next question. All right, so Rajesh is asking to discuss about the skill assessment mechanical. Okay, I'll come to that point. Let's go to the next question and then I'll wrap up this with the mechanical engineering fitter skill assessment, how to do it. All right, so Mohammed Hassan Salim wants to talk personally. So Hassan, you need to call my team. The numbers are there. There's one Pakistan number, two other Melbourne numbers. You call to them, ask them to book an appointment. I'm more than happy to take your appointment and guide you through as an internal auditor how to go with a PR pathway. So more than happy to assist you. You can also email us at melbourne@thinkhigher.com.au. My team will be in touch with you and we'll take it from there. All right, so let's talk about the mechanical fitter. Now, mechanical fitter, it's an occupation being assessed by TRA. So what I'm going to do right now, I'll run through the process completely through the Trade Recognition Australia website. That helps you out understanding how this skill assessment works. And then if you have any issues, then we are there to help you out. We have lots of mechanical fitters being assessed, and that will also help you out, to contact us if you're falling under the criteria. So let's discuss about the criteria. So I'm right now sharing the screen with you guys. So this is Trade Recognition Australia website. Okay, so if you go down there, there is an assessment form out there. It's a dynamic assessment form which helps you out checking if you have. So if we write fitter here, you have 4 kinds of fitter. So obviously mechanical fitter or fitter general is the right, appropriate and score or the occupation for you. Now obviously you need to go with a skill migration, so you select the 4-point, and then if you're from India, then you select India. Then they ask you whether you have a 5 years experience full-time, or equivalent part-time means 10 years of experience, or 3 years full-time, or equivalent part-time means 6 years of experience. Okay, so if you have a qualification, then 3 years of experience is fine. But if you don't have any qualification, which is very new for you guys, because without qualification, you also can get the skill assessment done. So for instance, if you have 3 years of experience, then you go to the OSAP. And OSAP has its own requirements, which you can discuss with a registered migration agent. And I'm more than happy to discuss that one with you. So being very transparent to you, I want you to learn how to go with the skill assessment, or I really wanted to educate my audience rather than I just throw anything to you and you take it. So this is not I really want from my clients or from my audiences. Let's go to the last question, then we'll wrap up this session. If whoever is watching us, if you like this session and if you're happy with what I have given you the answers, please put a thumbs up in the comment box. That will help me out coming more often to the live and try to answer as much as I could to you guys. Either you take a migration agent or you apply but then yourself, it's up to you. But I'm more than happy to educate each and every one of you. So Fahad Riyasad asking, I got 189 invitation, 7th November, production engineer, congratulations, offshore 90 points. If I lodge my visa till 20th November, can I expect a grant by June, as grants are quick? Fahad, it all depends. Grants are not quick. Still, the processing time is from 12 months to 18 months. But what we have heard, the department will expedite the 189 grants. So I believe your production engineer is still under the stamp occupation. So you should get an invite and apply as early as possible. The quicker you do, the better you would be in the queue to get the grant quicker. Otherwise, if the year quota for the grant would finish by June, then you would be going forward to the next financial year. So this is how it works. I think we have another question if team can take that one. So Ammar is asking, mechatronics engineering professional, good. 80 points are very good for 189. Chances are super good. I would suggest if you have taken an engineering professional NEC, try also either a mechanical engineer or some sort of, as I said, draft person. That will also help you out building a case on the lower points. You will get it. Okay, so I believe that you should look for multiple options rather than going with a single option. So in engineering professional on 80 points have a very good chance down the line. So hold on, stay tight, and I'm pretty hopeful that you'll get an invite. So let's wrap up this session. Everyone who've been following us or been an audience, I would really like, okay, we have another question as well. Okay, if somebody can put up that question. So Naim, we're asking, hello there, if you still have time, anything for new, please explain what sort of collision. Okay, all right. So Naim, the requirements for the early childhoods are same. There are no changes in the qualification requirements. Again, if it's a graduate diploma you have done in early childhood, then you will go with the same process like you were doing in AITSL. You have to submit only the case to ACEQA. and then probably they will process the file. The only thing is that you need to have a supervised training letter, which normally AITSL also asks. So lots of people have made a fuss that we need experience, we need that one. It's a supervised training which you already a part of your course. So what you need to do is to take a comprehensive letter from your college or university and then submit it to ACECQUA. That's the body. It's a very big acronym, but this is what it is. So AITSL was quite easy to pronounce, but no changes. So don't go with the rumors. It's pretty much the same thing. What I can do, the next live will be discussing completely about how to get a skill assessment for early childhood teachers. But rest assured that nothing has changed, so you don't need to worry. So if you're studying, and I believe you might be doing a graduate diploma of early childhood, that's why you're worried. That's what my intuition is. And put in the comments if I'm wrong or if I'm correct, then just do acknowledge that one. No changes. Don't worry about it. Keep doing what you're doing it, and then apply as soon as you finish the course. If it's post 7 December 2024, then you have to go with the new body. If it's pre, then you can go with the AITSL as well. Hope that answer. All right, so Ammar Hassan for Victoria ROI, should I rather try for 19085 points or 49195 points? If you're onshore, then I would suggest 491 because more chances. If you're offshore, then I believe 19085 points is also very promising. So if you're offshore, then keep it 190. If you're onshore, then go with 491. All right, so we'll wrap up this session today. Thank you so much for joining. As I said, if you like this live and you're satisfied with my answer, please put a thumbs up to the comment box. We'll be more than happy, because if I get 50 thumbs up altogether, then I'll do the more frequent lives twice or thrice in a month. Else, right now we're doing once in a month. So, I'll just increase my frequency if we get more comments or thumbs up. Anyways, so let's take a... All right, so I think we're done with the comments. So thank you so much for joining us. Inshallah, we'll see you in next live.